Well, I don't know what's wrong with YouTube, but it doesn't want to cooperate about half the time. So I had to do a couple of restarts and a couple of... It's unreal. These guys need to quit messing around with it. Get it to work and leave it alone. So today we're going to work on the cowl, the mounting. And we'll see what happens, see what I can come up with. So what I think I'm going to do, let me get this out of the way. Now I could do it a couple of ways. But I want to do it the best way, the one that'll last the longest. Okay, I got a little room here I can work. So first I need to get this lined up and marked. We're going to take this one out. We'll just leave it in for now. See how it lines up. I guess it doesn't much matter because it's going to get glued on. First thing I need to do is make this bottom piece again, because I've got it sanded through. But we'll go ahead and push forward. Go ahead and block sand this flat. First I need some tape to tape that thing on there. Actually, no, I think I'll mount. Hey, buenos dias. I think I'll mount it first and then sand it and put that thing in there. So we'll make a mark. Push forward, make a mark where it needs to be. Boy, it's frustrating not having any place to put stuff. Unreal. I can't explain to you how frustrating it is. Can't never find anything because it's always under something. So, need to make sure this back piece is long enough. And we can move it forward all the way to there. Bam. Yep. Okay, there. John wanted to go flying today, but I got some new boots, and they're not broke in. And all week long they've been killing my feet. I'm in my slippers now, and decided I'm going to take a couple of days to get my feet back into shape. So I'm not going to come out of my slippers for a while. Okay. Yep, that'll work right there. Okay, so now we got the spot we're going to mount it in. We have to decide where are we going to put the screws. Going to have 4 screws in this. I'll probably do them right here, right in this corner, that corner. Huh. Gotta think about this for a second. I put one here. I need to have something back here to attach it so we can. So right there. Right there. Be better if I could drill it from the other side, but there's no way that's going to happen. So I have to kind of eyeball it. So it's going to be right in this corner right here. That'll work on that one. Things that make you go, I guess I better set the motor in there and make sure everything's going to be all right. Well, that wasn't thought out, was it, Bill? I see. Yeah, we got plenty of room. We got plenty of room. Like, subscribe, and share. Please consider becoming a member, a paid subscriber. $4.95 a month. Come on, guys. Cup of coffee, a beer. You can afford that for all this valuable information I put out to you guys. You know what? I got a new filter here, brew line. I'll put a brew line in there so I don't get any dust in there. We're starting the month off with a long ways to go again. I can tell you this, these rubber boots are Volkswagen wheel cylinder boots. Volkswagen Jetta. The filters, though, I don't know what these are, but I'll find them. You know, obviously they didn't make these boots for model airplanes. They were for something else, and somebody figured, well, we can use it as an air cleaner. Well, after great searching, I found that this boot is a Volkswagen Jetta wheel cylinder boot. But the filter itself, and it's got to be for something. I just don't know what it is. Come on. There we go. All right. Got that back on there. So this is going to work right here. Let's do this. We're going to use maple or plywood. I think we'll use maple, end grain maple. Of course, it's at an angle. I think we'll use threaded inserts. Dig through my crap here. Let's see here. Nope. Yep, there we go. I didn't have to go to my bag of tricks. I got them right here. I don't want to drop this. Oh, what a pain in the ass that was. You know, I think basswood would be lighter than that maple. I think I have a piece of 1/8" basswood. Eighth-inch basswood. We could double and make it quarter. That's what we'll do. So this is 3/16. So we're gonna need to set up the saw. I don't need this, so get rid of that and this. If you'll notice on this build, I had the piece of plastic that we were going to use for the dashboard, and that was too heavy. I weigh everything. I think everything through to try to shed every gram, every grain that I can out of this. Is it going to work? I don't know. But we're going to try to make it light as possible. This has got some contamination on that. I don't know what that is. So. Gotta get that sticker off of there. And it's gonna come off. I'm giving up my secrets. Yeah. This stuff is pretty boring. But you're doing it, and you're looking for the finished product. Okay, we want to keep this as small as possible. So, let's make 1/2-inch lines. Oh, these cords and shit, everything's on battery. Okay. one more. I think my fence would probably be better if I did it on my sled. So we want half inch. Let's how am I going to do this? That's how. I'm going to have to chase them. We don't want to chase them, so I'm going to make something up to catch them. Shit, I lost one already. Okay. Lost one already. Okay. You can't see what you're doing, but they won't run off. This could prove to be disastrous. Let's give it a whirl. Gotta have faith that you won't cut your finger off. I don't think I like that. Give it a whirl. What happened here? Well, now the saw is dead. Something's wrong with the switch. Gee, man, that me. That's 3 at a time, I guess. See what happens. No good. No good. So, I'm going to have to hold my finger on both, one on each side. No, I don't know what it is. It's a Harbor Freight saw. It's a junk saw. I know it's scary. We're going to do a member only video later on this afternoon. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we'll think of something. That's it. What a mess. I got this thing set up with a dado blade, and it's just for cutting flat hinge spots, but whatever, we can use it for this. Yeah. No place to keep it. Sitting on the floor, everything's on the floor in the way. Miserable. Oh, shit. Okay, so we got these little squares cut. These are going to be the receptacles for this threaded insert. And they will get glued together and then glued right here. And then glued right here. So let's glue them together. We'll use, we'll just use CA for that, no big deal. Threaded inserts is what's going to hold them together. Ridiculous. It'll come out now. So I need 4 of these. I probably cut too many of these squares, but better too many than not enough. Oh, too much. Get the ones that look most square. Now you could use maple motor mounts for this, but the maple is lots heavier. I just don't think it's necessary. one on very square. That one's good. That one's okay. Let's do another one. And I have grain running this way and this way, or whatever. So you just look at it and you see the saw cut there, the grain's running that way. That makes them stronger. Grain's running that way, this way. Basswood, plywood. That should be good enough. Cat sticky. Sticky. This threaded insert right here will screw down into the center of that, and there'll be one on that side to accept the screw. Damn. Now you think, what's going to keep that from pulling out? That's a good question. On the bottom side, I will cut a piece of wood and epoxy it up from the bottom, and it's the same with the cowl. This is just a temporary placeholder. Because more than likely, if I didn't epoxy that backer up underneath it, these would pull out. CA is good, but there we go. And if you look in here, now this one's pretty close. This one's not. When I get all this done, I'll sand this. I mean, it's not much. It's only a 16th or 3/32. I'll make that even. And then after the screws in there, I'll round these corners off as well. Take away any of the excess material. Just to, does it lighten it up? Well, yeah. Is it noticeable? Not really. But if you do it a few hundred times, you get a little weight out of it. So now, we need to match these two up with that. And we'll just use one layer here. We got one layer and one layer. Yeah. Things that make you go, And you wonder, how am I going to make sure that the holes match? That's a good question, and I'll show you. I sure like to have a good piece. There we go. Man, couldn't ask for better. Let me put a little angle on this. I think we'll just use thin set on this. And that's the same with this side here. It needs a backer inside there. Morning, Chris. I'm going to have to cut a few more of those things. I see I don't have enough singles. Now you guys are seeing me do this. I can guarantee you that this is not enough to hold the cowl on, and neither is that. You can't just leave it at that. I have to be really close. So now what I'm going to do here is all eyeball. Eyeball engineering. Looks like I was a bad boy and didn't put my 1/8" drill bit back. Yeah, it's probably out somewhere here. I need to make sure that's gonna fit. Gotta be close. Now I gotta make them match. Pretty close. Pretty close. Let's see how this works. No good. You see how this mark is too far out this way? I need to move these in. Or out, I should say. Not a big deal. So I gotta go in some more. Try again. Perfect. Perfect. Now I need to hook that with some type of bolt. To pin it there. Huh. We'll put a long one in it. Now I won't be able to find a 3/32. What do you know? Yeah. Okay. See, all this stuff is just tinkering. Hope that's right. Yep, perfect. So now, a threaded insert goes in those holes, and a washer will get epoxied onto the backside. This will all be filled with balsa wood, because you have to, because we're going to put aluminum tube in there as a guide for these screws. I mean, it's a pain in the butt, but it sure is a clean installation. So now I think the insert goes in with what? This one could have been back just at, we're a few thousandths off, whatever. Whatever. So now, are you guys following along on the process of doing this? I mean, are there any unanswered questions that need to be spouted out? As soon as I get these two done, I got two more to do in the back here. So I guess we should see if they're pinned right. This side. Yeah. Could have been better. It'll be fine. Get another screw. We'll get another screw and see what happens. These long ones. Forward on that. Okay, what we got going on here? Do. Now to make the other parts here. I guess the first thing we do is to get them inserts in. Okay, inserts first. I think it's a 3/16. You guys ever tried to build an airplane on a TV tray? That's what I got going on here. What size is this? (11/64). We'll try it 3/16 first, and then if that don't work, we'll go to 11/64. I guess we ought to try one before I drill them both. That way, if I got to repair one, I only got to repair one and not two. So we need a screw and a washer. Do we need a 1-incher? No, we'll do a shorty. Now on these, a lot of people think that slot is a screwdriver slot. It's not. It's what cuts the wood. It's like a tap. So you want to drive them with a screw and a 440. Yeah. Glad I didn't use the I broke it loose. Glad I didn't use the 11/32 bit. Okay, we now have a thread insert in that one. put this away and get it off the table so I got a little room to work. Jeez. Boy, old Bad Ched sure is putting the bondo on that turd that he's building there now. He had a Discovery Channel making that goofy shit. How come I can't get a Discovery Channel? What happened here? What happened? Okay, drop a CA on it, I guess. Okay, we got screws in there now. We've got threads in there. And as I say, as soon as I get this other block of wood underneath it, we'll take the Dremel around these corners off. Make it look a little more professional. And then when the 64th plywood goes over the top of these, you plywood right over the top of that so that you can't even see the breaks or whatever. Not that people are gonna, I mean, it's all personal pride. You know, nobody's gonna be looking at your airplane inside unless you show them or you take the cowl off and somebody happens to glance in there. But I can guarantee you what I've learned in life. If it looks sanitary, if it looks clean, if it looks solid, it will last 10 times longer than some scabbed on piece of junk, you know, that's not clean, solid on the install. So it's up to you. Now we do have one slight issue. I'm not sure I'm going to get over it, but we'll figure it out. Need to get this started here. Might have to run a tap down in there. As soon as I get the aluminum guide tubes in there, these will go drop right in. Or some carbon tubes. I'm not sure. Whatever I got here is what we're going to use. There it is. Okay, that's located. I have about a 32nd of an inch hanging over the edge there, but we'll just, all this gets sanded in, blended in, and it'll look like it's all one piece when it's done. I will guarantee that the cowl fitment will be perfect when it's done. You know, that's just something that I got to do. There's no better cowl guy though than Ted Fancher. I don't know how the heck he does it. So we have it fitted there. I guess we could do the same back here. I guess we could go all the way to the end back here. The only difference is the fitment on that. So I need to break that off and move that piece. Any questions, guys? I think I'll do the back ones off camera. Now we'll just finish out these front ones so you know how it's done. Okay, that was the 3/32 drill bit I used for those. Let's see if we can find an 1/8, which might be hard, seeing as I was a bad boy and didn't put my drill bit back in the index. But we're not going to look too long for it. I thought maybe I had another one over here. Crap. Come on. Frustrating. I need to open that up to 1/8 inch. Oh. 9/64. That'll work. The screw needs to be able to fall down through there. Yep. That'll work. Broke it out. Shoot. I guess I could put a different one in there that doesn't have that extra hole in it. That'd work. Had an extra hole in that one I was going to plug up, but as long as it broke off, we'll go ahead and make a new one. Let's see, Emilio says you can put a carbon tube. Yes, I've already said that. Yes, that's correct. That is correct. Okay, now we need some material. So we got some block here. And we need to cut this. So we'll use my stripper. No. I'll show you. Didn't get it cut. What's happening here? Oh, that's why. Yeah. This is happening there. No good. What happened here? Try again. Things that make you go, Yeah. I thought. And we'll just put that to the outside. It's going to get cornered off anyway. Okay, so You know what? This end here isn't square. What the heck's going on here? Carbon fiber. It's either that or the ones that we're making. Uh-oh, being attacked. My ears are ringing. Somebody's thinking about me or something. Probably don't even need that much. So we'll cut that in half. Yes, indeed, we'll cut that in half. See, I just saved myself some weight there. Now, these don't weigh anything, but they do. So instead of going all the way to the tank floor, we'll just go right to there. But I want to make sure they fit good because that's what's going to hold that thing on there. So I have, let's see. So we could do it, we could even get rid of some more weight by angling this away. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We need to sand a little more off the backside. How many hours does it take to mount a cowl? That's what's going to look like. This block right here, and then we'll round it off. I think that's probably good enough. That one goes on that side. Clunk or Uniflow? It'll be Uniflow. Well, they are. It's a clunk Uniflow. Okay, so I need to sand. Sand the inside corner of this. No wonder why it's crappy. It's crappy. It's got a cut on it. Try again. You build sailplanes that way. What way's that, Chris? I don't understand. Okay. Let me do what here? There we go. No, I need to take a little bit off of this corner. Well, I want to go down in there, so I need to take a little bit off of here. There we go. That's a good fit. Now we need to angle it down that way. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think I'm going to remake them both. Doesn't seem like it's not cooperating. Not cooperating. Okay, that looks better. First thing I need to do is cut 2 pieces that are the same length. That should be good. Don't go nowhere. That should be good. Now we got to get them to fit. I don't mind if they're a little oversized because I can sand them to shape. Oh, the hatch, yeah. Yep. Labor Day, and I'm laboring. I gotta figure out how to get this to fit perfect though. So we need a little bit off of the end here. Pretty close. I think, I don't think I'm, come on. I don't think I'm going to angle them until after I get it in there. There we go. Okay, kind of an important facto thing here is I'm going to put epoxy on this. Make sure you screw the screw back in there and plug the hole. Otherwise, epoxy will get into the threads and then you're kind of screwed. So we're going to put epoxy on this side, and this side, and this side. I'm going to do one at a time. No way I can do two at a time. Can't hold, don't have 6 hands. Here we got this and this. Piece of paper. You know, everything, all good stuff takes time. So now I'm becoming a human clamp. There's not really any good way to clamp that in there. But I see some epoxy oozing out. I need to get a paper towel and wipe that off. Don't want to carry around any more goop than I have to. So I just sit here and hold this until it's dry. What do you guys want to talk about? Watching paint dry. That bolt right there is probably the most important thing I could have showed you, to make sure you fill them holes. Fill that hole so the threads don't get clogged with epoxy. Well, if a sailplane pilot is doing what I'm doing, then I know I'm doing it right. Because a sailplane has to be light. Come on. Stand there and hold it forever. Well, we had as many as 19 watching. Now we only got 10. I must not be too exciting. But I didn't figure I was, so. But a good clean install of a cowl and the engine compartment and all that stuff is really important, I think. The longevity of the model anyway. There we go. It's starting to kick off. I'll let it dry for a couple of seconds longer, then I'll cut that. And I guess we could shape it. was epoxy on the end of it. Got a 1/16 of something that ain't glued to anything, take it off because it ain't doing nothing. Now that mount is in there good. It's not going to come out. And after I get the 64th plywood over the top, it locks it in there so it can't come out. Now there's other ways to do this. You could put tabs on the side and all that. It just doesn't look as clean, I don't think. I think it's about time I load this up with some new paper. I got 7 more times to do this. You got to do it here, and you got to do it on the cowl. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more times to do the same thing. For anybody wondering why it takes 400 hours to build one of these. I suppose you could throw one together in probably 100 hours, but I'll get a piece of sandpaper by my finger and round that over. One down, 7 to go. Certainly don't like that. Won't hurt anything, it just doesn't look really good. A little hard line of epoxy right there. Let's get a file and take it out. Like I say, it won't hurt anything, but I don't like it. Let's see what we got here. We'll get them rifler filed. Oops. Don't get too carried away. That's better. These are what's known as rifler files. They come in different shapes and grits. Okay, let's do the other side. Now that I make one up, I thought I did. Thought I cut it. Guess maybe not. Guess maybe not. You didn't know you'd be watching the exciting cow fitment segment, did you? You're watching from where? From Mark Laverne, watching from Kelfax. Where's that? Kelfax, Virginia? Iceland. Holy crap. Cold in Iceland. Probably not today, though. Probably warm. Yep, you wouldn't been one of my avid followers, that's for sure. I'm waiting for somebody to watch me from Afghanistan. That'd be something. Okay. Put this rifle file back. In the 40s, huh? Woohoo, heat wave. Shit. So that's what you want. The part number on that is 736RF. You can get them on Amazon. Rifler files. These are for metal, but they're really good for balsa wood, and I got some really big raspy ones that are good for hardwoods. Anybody else notice that the Chinese Levi's aren't as good as the regular Levi's? The ones we used to get? I know they're made in China. They say right on it, Levi's made in China. They don't fit the same. Actually, they don't look the same either. The denim is different. After World War II, the Japanese bombed us with radios and TVs. That was junk, and everything was Jap junk. Now it's all good, high quality stuff, and we're getting bombed out of China with Chinese crap. Everything's made in China. Unreal. Back to being a human clamp now. Oh, we got to put our screw in there. Can't forget that. Forget that, I'm in trouble. There we go. I went to a place, I don't know, I might have told this story before. Henry's Tools in St. Charles. And on the wall, they had a 24-inch crescent wrench. Now, I got a Harbor Freight Pittsburgh 24-inch crescent wrench because I'm not paying Snap-on some $700-800 for it. It was about, I don't know, $25 or $35. But Henry's Tool had this crescent wrench hanging on the wall that was made in Japan. And buddy, it was like a micrometer. It was that precise. It was unreal. I don't even have to clamp this one. Fits good. So we'll let it dry and then we'll sand it up. And we'll go to making these. These are a little more difficult. These need to be sanded round. Which is not a huge problem, but let's see here. Now I gotta notch this baby. Like I say, these are a little more difficult. Everything, if it wasn't a challenge, this wouldn't be a fun build. I kind of wish I'd have built Al Rabe's Bearcat before he passed away. because he was really wanting me to build one of them. But the thing that swayed me is there's no way I could make it light. There's just no way. That's a honking monster. I even asked Al, I said, Al, how close to scale is it so I can enter it in sports scale or standoff scale or I could probably enter it in fun scale. Yeah, we're going to have to. So I can go like so. I just hate wasting my time. Something I can't use, you know. Okay, that's what we're going to do right here. That fits pretty good. That way, when the tube goes down through there, there's something to glue to it. You can't just have it hanging out in outer space. You know, I've been working on this for 2 hours. I think I'm going to take a break. And we'll come back with part 2. What do you guys think? Got 14 watchers and 14 thumbs up. It ain't like I'm making $1 million with this. The rifle file might work good down there too. My feet are killing me. Breaks are always good, yeah. Now I could have used half by half motor mount for this, but I figure that the basswood and the balsa wood are probably half the weight. I mean, it was about 10 times more work than just putting a piece of motor mount material in there and drilling it. My foot is killing me. Come back, I might have to sit on my stool. So, put a couple scratches in that down there. I don't want to do that. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a break, but that's what we're doing. We're putting in this blocking, both the cowl and the fuselage, and I showed how to get it to line up so that the screws would go in. When this block is in here, we're going to drill an oversized hole in there and slide down either a carbon tube or an aluminum tube to house the bolt and guide it. After I get this glued in, I'll bring a motor tool in here and we'll Dremel, and we'll grind away this former here. This former here needs to be replaced, but this former here, we got to do this back former here gets ground out. I didn't really want to do that until I got the cowl mounted, so it's in a solid piece. I'm getting ready to do a rant of world events over on Rumble. You guys want to see what I think of what's going on? I'm going to start a channel over on Rumble, and I'm going to let the knuckleheads have it. I'm up to here, had it up to here with the nonsense. What a great job they're doing. All right, like, subscribe, share the videos, and we'll be back, and give me an hour or so break. I don't know. I got to sit down. My foot's killing me. Eat a sandwich, whatever. So we'll see you in a short. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.